Spider-Man Last Hunt premieres on January 29th only on LewisFilms. You can watch the official trailer in the description below. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be going over everything that we know about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 according to the latest rumors by Optical Cinema. I'll leave a link to their Twitter in the description down below. All of the rumors in this video have come from them, so make sure to go and follow them on Twitter for the latest leaks and rumors about this game. But before we get into this, I also do want to say that these are rumors, so do take these with a grain of salt. Obviously, all of them might not be true, but some of them might be true. We'll just have to see until the game comes out. But with that being said, let's get straight into the rumors. And the first one, which a lot of people have heard about, is the fact that each suit will have a symbiote variant in the game. And this means that every single suit that will be unlockable within the game, just like in the first game, will actually have a symbiote variation. So for example, the Spider Armor Mark IV, just for example, which is one of my personal favorites, would have a symbiote variation, for example, in the next game. So this would go for all the suits that are unlockable in this game, which is really cool by itself. But not just that, the suits will also have enhanced traversal abilities and combat, which means that every single suit that you can play as in Marvel Spider-Man 2 will have enhanced combat or traversal abilities, which basically means when you have the symbiote version selected, he'll be doing different stuff to swing, like he'll be faster, he'll be stronger, and the combat will be a bit different, just like how it was in Spider-Man Web of Shadows. If you do remember that when you had the symbiote suit activated in that game, there was different combat abilities that you could unlock. They had a whole like Spider-Man section and then a whole symbiote section where you'd have to unlock different abilities, so the combat is rumored to be different as well, and the way that you travel. And it's also rumored that you'll be able to travel faster when you have the symbiote selected, which moves me very nicely on to the next point, which is the suits overall in this game will be more integrated into the gameplay, more so than they were in the first game. So this means that they'll be more involved with the combat, so whichever suit you have selected will influence the combat that you have on the gameplay and stuff like that. If this rumor ends up being true, what could this mean? Well, some examples that I've personally come up with myself is that spider armors, for example, could increase health. Iron spiders allow for more takedowns and combo abilities with the arms, and we could also have more purpose-built suits for villains like Kraven and Venom. So just like how in the first game we got a purpose-built suit for Doc Ock, we could have purpose-built suits for Kraven and Venom and any other villains that end up showing up in the game. And then we could have other suits like the Iron Spiders and the Spider Armors and the Stealth suits to increase your abilities like stealth, health, and also takedowns and stuff like that. Moving away from the suits, let's talk about the gameplay and just the story in general. Apparently, there will be no choice of which Spider-Man you can play as throughout the story, aka the game will dictate whether you play as Miles or Peter throughout the story. Now, this will really bug some people out because I know a lot of people like the choice to either play as Miles or Peter, which would be really cool because then you could play as Peter for some missions and then you could go back and replay the mission but play it as Miles and vice versa, and that would be really cool. But I'm not personally too bothered because I know throughout the game we're going to be able to play as Miles and Peter at some point anyway. And plus, I think this story is going to be heavily dictated on which Spider-Man you play as at the time, especially when the symbiote is involved. Like, for example, we could get a mission where you actually fight Peter as Miles because he's got the symbiote suit. That was actually an idea my friend Ray came up with, and I really liked that idea. So if those gameplay and story mechanics are integrated into the game, I could very much see us not being able to switch between the two throughout the story. However, it is rumored that after the game is finished, the free roam will include an option to play as either or, which I can definitely see happening because once the game finishes, you know, you can just swing around the city, stopping petty crimes and doing all the little tasks and doing all the little side quests as Peter or Miles. I don't think it really matters. However, ever since the game's announcement, there's been many rumors about whether you can pick or choose throughout the story, but the ones from Optical Cinema suggest otherwise. Now, moving on to the actual story, we do have some story details from Optical Cinema as well. Those include, apparently, Harry Osborn escapes the tank at Oscorp and loses the Venom symbiote, which finds its way to Peter Parker. And this is how we get the black-suited Spider-Man. And then because Harry is dying, obviously, Norman will apparently hire Kraven the Hunter to get the symbiote back off Spider-Man. Now, this does make a lot of sense to me. Personally, this is a very good way to integrate Kraven into the story, and then this is a really good way to integrate the black-suited Spider-Man into the story, and I think it all just works out very well. But before, obviously, the announcement trailer came out, there were a lot of rumors saying that the Green Goblin was also going to appear in this game as well, but with the way that this works, having Kraven being sort of a side secondary villain to Venom, this works way better than the Green Goblin would in this story, and then saving, obviously, Green Goblin for the third game. So I do think if these rumors are true, this would be a very cool way to integrate Kraven into the story and the black suited Spider-Man, and I think it would make a lot of sense. Either way, if any of these rumors are true, this game is going to be massive and it's going to be great to play, and I can't wait to play it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But with that being said, tell me what you guys think in the comments below about these rumors. Do you think they're true? But like I did say, make sure to take them with a pinch of salt, because you never know what's true, you never know what's false. We'll just have to wait till the game comes out. But those are the rumors. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit a like on this video if you enjoy. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to not miss any more Spider-Man content for the game, fan fictions, and any news on the movies. Make sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss the videos as soon as they go out on the channel. But with that being said, Spider-Man Last Hunt comes out January 29th, only on LewisFilms. Make sure to book that off your calendars, because I am so proud of that project. I can't wait for all of you to see it. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.